Hey G Squad, welcome back to an episode of Is It Worth It? So in this episode, we got this cool amazing product right here in my hand, and basically what this is a security camera that can use wirelessly, or you can also use a cable to plug in at the same time if you guys want to. So it is a 1080p quality, it's wired free, so you definitely can actually use it wirelessly like I mentioned earlier. But the cool thing about the product itself is the fact that you can actually pair this onto an app and you actually monitor everything that goes on the app itself, because for the product itself, you can actually use a micro SD card to store all your recording, or you can actually use the cloud storage to store stuff as well. And the back right here, they mentioned about everything that they have right here if you guys want to add more security to your home. But first thing first, I'm actually opening up the product to show you guys what's included in the packaging itself. So here's the box inside. If you open it up, this is basically what's included inside. So they provide you guys some stickers that you actually stick onto your property to let people know that you guys are protected using this brand's product. They do provide you guys a quick starter guide to teach you guys how to use the product itself and all the different functionality that's on here. And then right underneath that, you can see everything else. So there's a camera here and all the accessory right here. Let me take it all out first. So right here we have the wall charger that's in use to charge up the product itself. And then right here we have the cable, which is USB to micro USB. So you can use this cable to recharge the product itself. And then right here we have the mounting accessory that's in use. Then right here they have multiple type of mounting accessory for you guys. Let me take it out. So you guys have this option available if you guys want to use this option. So you guys actually screw this onto the actual camera itself if you guys want to. If you guys don't want to use that option, you guys can use this one right here, which is a magnetic option, and I'll show you guys how to use both of them in a second. On the very bottom, they do provide you guys a mounting accessory right here. So here's the screws and the mounting accessory right here. And right here, they provide you guys an accessory that you can use to reset the actual camera itself. And then right here, they provide you guys this accessory as well. And then last but not least, we have the actual product itself right here. Let's take it out. Alright, so you can see it's all nicely wrapped right here. Everything is well protected. So I believe this is like the sensor for the night vision and everything else. And right here is the camera itself. On the side right here, they have a button right here. So I'm assuming that's the button to activate it. On the bottom right here, this is basically where it's actually screw the product on here. So this is where this one will come in handy. So you just want to screw this on here like this. Turn it all the way until it locks in. So once you guys have it secured, you guys can use this option if you guys want to. So that's the first mounting accessory that you can definitely use to screw it onto the wall if you guys want to use that option. If you guys don't want to use this option, you guys can definitely use the magnetic option as well, which is the one that we have right here. So we go like this. You guys can see how strong the magnet is. Let me do it one more time. So you can definitely see it has a really strong magnet on here. So if you guys were to use this option right here, it definitely will be a lot easier to set it up. But it also will be easy for people to steal it as well, because once you guys mount it on somewhere, if they try to pull it, it's so easy to move it. So that's definitely one thing to remember if you guys do use this option right here. If you guys do end up using this option, it's probably ideal for you guys to set it really high so someone can't steal it unless they have a ladder. If you guys don't want to use either one of those options, you guys can definitely use it as like a desktop as well. And what I mean by desktop is like this. Let me take this off. So if you guys want to put it on like a flat surface, you definitely can as well. So just like this. And also on the very bottom right here, if you can see this slot right here is all covered up. So basically what that is for right here, if you open it up, that's what it looks like inside right there. So you don't plug in your micro SD card in here if you guys want to use that option. If you guys don't want to use the cloud storage. And then right here is the reset button. So that's where the accessory comes in handy for that little tool that they provide for you guys to press that button right here to reset it. And then once you guys are done, you guys can close it back up. So that's how you guys put the micro SD card if you guys want to use that option right there. If we take a look on the back part right here, you guys can see this is basically where the mic and the speaker is. So that way you can do the two-way audio on here. And if we take a look right here, this is basically where to plug in the cable to charge up the product itself. So if I take it out, you can definitely see inside right there is basically where to plug in the cable itself to recharge the product itself right here. But that is basically everything that's on the product itself. Let me open up this part right here and peel out the wrapper and then pair it onto the device in terms of the app and show you guys how it works. So before I actually test out the product itself, I do want to talk about some of the specs that's on here first. So obviously there's a lot of different specs that's on the product itself. If you guys are curious about what are all the different specs that is on the product itself, you guys can refer to this image right here. So it definitely has that 1080p quality like I mentioned. It also has the two-way audio, so you can talk to the other person and they can talk to you. You definitely have the option to use the SD card or the cloud storage. It also has the option of using the motion detection or human detection option. So that way when someone's walking by, you guys actually detect the person. So that comes in handy when someone's trying to steal stuff from your house or whatever. The overall product itself is also waterproof. If you guys can see the way how they design it. Everything is all covered up from this part and this part right here. The only part that's not really covered up is the speaker part right here. So when you guys probably set up the product itself, try to avoid this part from getting wet if possible. But I don't think it should be a huge issue. And also for the product itself, you guys can definitely pair on to like Alexa or Google Assistant if you guys want to use those options as well. And probably one of the coolest thing about the product itself is the fact that it has night vision as well. So if you guys do use the product itself at nighttime, you guys can definitely see everything in the dark as well. But first thing I want to do is remove this wrapper part right here. Alright, take this part out as well. So once we remove it, you guys can see that this is basically what the product looks right here. So now let me actually pair onto the app to show you guys how to connect it and how it works. Alright, so I got the app right here. So the way how you guys connect the device is by pressing the plus right here. And you guys want to select whatever device you guys want to connect. So in this case, I want to use this one right here. So tell us to power on the device. So let's do that first. So the way how we turn it on is by pressing this button right here. Alright, so it's on. You can see right there on top. So we're going to click on next.
Please reset the device by holding the reset button for 5 seconds. Wait for the indicator light to flash red.
Alright, so we want to use that little tool to reset the button on the bottom part right here. Alright, so here's the little tool that was included for us. So I don't open the bottom part right here and press the button right here. Hold it down for 5 seconds. Alright, close it back up. And then we want to click on next.
Please choose a 2.4G network.
Alright, so it tells us to connect it onto a 2.4G network. So let me actually do that first. Alright.
Please remove the protective film from your camera lens. Tap next to show your QR code. Then hold the code in front of the camera lens at a distance of 5 to 8 inches.
Alright, so we want to scan the QR code. So let me actually do that first. Alright, so it's scanned.
Please wait a moment.
Alright, so it's connecting. Alright, so I found the device, so we can start using it now. Alright, so it's loading up right now, if you can see right here. But this is basically what the screen looks right here, if you can see. So you have the option to take photos, record stuff. If you guys want to record the audio, you can definitely do all that on here. You have a live option, history option, album option, and the setting option here. Alright, so you can see that once we have it connected, this is basically what it looks like right here. So you can definitely see the image on here is pretty high quality, but you can't see too much right now. I'm definitely going to bring it somewhere else to give you guys a different point of view of the actual product itself. You guys can actually activate the motion detection option here if you guys want to. And if you go to setting page right here, you guys can see there's a lot of different functionality that's on here. So if I go to basic functions, you guys can actually adjust all this stuff on here. So you guys can actually adjust like the speaker volume, the 12-hour clock, night vision. You guys can flip the screen. If you go back, you guys can actually adjust like the power saving mode, the alert settings, and the alert setting is basically for the motion detection right here, if you can see. And you guys have all these other options as well, such as the record management, the cloud storage, Amazon Echo. You guys can connect it onto Google Home devices as well. So you can definitely see there's a lot of different functionality that's on here. And you can also adjust like the quality on here as well. So right now I'm using standard quality, but if you guys want to use HD, just click on HD right here. And the video quality will definitely look a lot better if you guys do use the HD quality option. But you can definitely see right here, show you guys the signal, the battery life, and whether or not recording live. And to show you guys the date and time here as well. So that is basically everything that's on the product itself. Let me actually bring this to a different setting and show you guys what it actually looks like in terms of the video quality and the night vision, etc. And then we'll come back and talk more about the product in a second. Alright, so right here I have the product on this side, and right here I have the app open right here. You can definitely see the image on here is pretty clear. You can definitely change everything on here, such as recording option, HD or SD. You guys can also record, take photos, or record the audio on here as well. If you want to talk to the other person, you guys can press the middle button right there so that we can actually speak to the other person. But this is basically what it looks like with the light on. Let me actually turn off the light to show you guys what it actually looks like. Alright, so that is basically what it looks like with the night vision on. And then definitely see it tells you guys that there's a motion detected. So you definitely see the motion detection option definitely works on the actual product itself. And you definitely see everything in front of the camera itself is really clear. So if I were to put a finger right in front, you can definitely see the finger right there, if you can see. But let me just test out the audio on here and see how well it works. So I press on this button right here. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? So that was a speaker on the other side where the camera is. If they talk to me, you can hear what it actually sounds like.
Package delivery.
Alright, so definitely hear that it definitely does work. And welcome back, guys. So now you guys saw the quick test of the product itself. You can definitely see everything works really well. It definitely has the high quality, the two-way audio. It definitely has the night vision as well. Basically everything that they actually mentioned that's included in the packaging itself or on the product itself is all included, which is super awesome. And definitely the fact of how you guys can actually use it wired or wireless is definitely super convenient. So that way if you guys want to use it indoor, outdoor, you guys can basically use it anywhere you want to. But now that we could unboxing and testing the product itself, now to answer the question of whether or not it's actually worth or not. So for me, honestly, I definitely have to say that any kind of like wireless security camera that's very similar to this one right here is super worth it. Especially if you guys want to add that extra security layer for your home, your office, your gym, or wherever, then this is super worth it. But then obviously for those guys who don't want or don't need one or have to use one of these, then obviously don't buy one and save the money for something else that you do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it'll definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys, so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.